Hi guys, Peter Burlingame of the Self-Defense Initiative here today. Today I want to talk to you about red dot sights, in particular the TruGlo TruTech 20mm red dot sight. This is a value-priced red dot sight. Now if you're not familiar with what a red dot sight is, it is a sight that has a little red dot in it, and rather than having a metallic front and rear sight that you have to line up with your eye on the target, which is slow, it just presents a single red dot. You put the dot on the target and press the trigger and you get a hit. Very simple system, very quick, and that is what most people are running on their defensive rifles, shotguns to some extent, and also pistols are starting to see them also. Now this one in particular is one of my favorites. I got mine about a year ago. I was going to put something else on the gun, but the guy at the gun store talked me into something else. Normally I don't listen to the gun store expert, but in this case I'm glad I did. This sight has been on this rifle for a bit over a year now, and I shoot this gun weekly. It gets used hard and it has not failed me. It holds zero. The zero is easily adjusted. It's still on its original battery. Now let's talk about the battery. One of the things I really like about this is that it has a motion sensing auto on. So what happens is, as soon as you pick up the rifle, a motion sensor in the sight turns the sight on. What I also like is, so you don't have to worry about, turning it on, pick up the rifle, the sight's going to be on. What I also like is that after 8 hours of no motion, the sight turns itself off, and that's why it has ultra long battery life. I can't tell you how many times I've used battery powered equipment and I forget to turn it off when I'm done, and I go to use it in a week or two and I can't because the batteries are dead. That's not going to be an issue with this sight. This is a 2 MOA reticle, so just like it appears here, it's just a little red dot, 2 minute of angle. MOA stands for minute of angle. What that means that if you're aiming at something 100 yards away, that dot will appear to be 2 inches in diameter. So it's for reference, some sights use 4 minute of angle. So this is a little bit smaller, which makes it a little bit more precise. However, it's not so small that it's hard to pick up. No, it picks up very quickly. You throw the gun to your shoulder and boom, there's the red dot. You can make the hits. Another thing that I really like about this is that it comes with interchangeable bases. So pictured here is the normal base, which would go on your traditionally stocked shotguns and rifles. The typical bolt action rifle or lever action rifle or pump shotgun that has a wooden stock with 2 or 3 inches of drop at the comb. That's the part of the stock that your cheek goes on. However, with American defense rifles like this AR-15, the sight needs to be about 2.5 inches above the bore because of the way the stock is in line with the barrel. So they give you a second riser for that. So you buy one thing and it has both mounts that you need. They've really thought things out in this system, and things I'd expect on a much more expensive item. Alright, so let's do a quick unboxing here. Alright, so that's what you get when you open the box. So the larger base, the higher base is already installed on the gun, but then they also give you the shorter base. They also give you the star wrenches necessary to run it. They also give you the battery. Now the battery box is right here, and it takes the standard 2032 coin battery that you can find anywhere. That's pretty standard. It also comes with a nice lens cover to protect it when it's not being used. And that's what you get. Got anti-reflective coating on the front so that most the light that hits the lens transmits through. So it is very clear and very easy to see through. Now, another little attention to detail. If you notice the windage and elevation turrets, the covers on them have this little thing on there. And if you're following me, you might be ahead of me already, you will know that that is the screwdriver you need to make the adjustments. How cool is that? That is a small thing, didn't cost them any extra to do, but even expensive sites like Aimpoint and EOTech don't do that. Well, I'm sorry, Aimpoint does do that, but most of them won't. There's also inside tells you which way to turn it for making it go up, down, left, or right. Attention to detail, small things make your life a lot easier. So, all in all, we got the TruGlo TruTech 20 millimeter. That's relation to the diameter of the lens, 20 millimeter, with a 2-minute of angle reticle. It is ultra reliable and at a good price point. Also has some really cool features, and I can't recommend it highly enough. Very good system, good kit. Okay, again, I'm Peter Burlingame of the Self-Defense Initiative in conjunction with Virgin Islands Shooting Equipment. Talk to Castine at Vice, and she'll hook you up with this very cool red dot sight. Take care, guys. Be safe.